See, I get it. You're tired of seeing all these ads from so-called experts who guarantee that they will help you grow your business with their half-cooked coaching program and whatnot. And then they end up forcing you to opt into coaching program. Well, this is not that type of video. In this video, I'm going to actually show you the system. Cool. So if you're a coach or a consultant and you're using a VSL or webinar funnel or any sorts of online funnel for that matter, then this intent-driven marketing system that I have created would significantly increase your ROI on ads and will help you scale your business. Now, before you stop watching this video, again, I don't have any coaching program to sell to you. The intention of this video is to show you that I can help you by actually helping you first. And if you think that you need my help implementing the system in your business, well, I also run a growth partnership firm where I come in your business, help you implement this system, and make it sure that you get results. So it's not some sort of coaching program again. By the way, if you want my help implementing this system, you can just click the button below this video or send me a DM. That's it. No hard pitch whatsoever. So who am I, by the way? Well, as I said, I run a growth partnership firm and I helped over 100 coaches at this point, both directly and indirectly, to significantly increase their revenues. And that is both in India and internationally. And we have used the exact same system, and I'll show you why the system is so powerful. By the way, this is the exact system most high-ticket coaches, even mid-ticket coaches, are using to generate high-quality, high-paying clients, because this system makes you the authority in the prospect size instead of making you the salesy person or sleazy person. So let's just jump into the system. Well, here's the system. I hope you are able to see it properly. So what most people are teaching right now is the VSL funnel, which is the one in red. Like they ask you to run a crazy offer, crazy guarantee ad or things like that. And then the ad is supposed to get people to opt in and then watch your webinar or VSL. And depending on what your process is, you might be selling directly on webinar or you might be asking to book a call. So the numbers are pretty much the same in both the cases. Then people are asked to book a call or asked to purchase, and then they either purchase / book a call or they don't. That's pretty much the funnel. And there are some retargeting ads. Now that is the old way of doing stuff. But the unfortunate reality is most coaches right now teaching this old funnel, even though they are themselves are not using this anymore because it just doesn't work that well, they teach it. Now, how do I know it doesn't work well? Well, I'll just show you some of the numbers. As I told you, I've worked with multiple coaches, so I have the industry insights. See here, as you can see, this part. So for example, you have a budget of 30,000 rupees. Cool. So for 30,000 rupees, you suppose you're getting a cost per click of 30 rupees. So your total number of clicks would be 1,000 clicks. And out of those 1,000 clicks, you get 20% opt-in on the opt-in page. That's pretty standard. Let me zoom in over here. That's pretty standard to get 20% opt-in on the opt-in page. So after that, for 20%, that is 200 people will opt in. And out of those 200 people, only 10% will watch the video and click the call to action button on your webinar or VSL. Sometimes it's actually less than that, but let's just take a 10% average. So just 20% of the people click and go to the application page. And on that page, just let's have a conservative number, 30% of the people who land on that page book a call. So that's 6 people who will book a call with you. And out of these 6 people, suppose your close rate is about 20%, because these are extremely cold people. You have to know that because of the way this funnel is structured, these are very cold audience. Cold means they don't trust you, they don't know you, like you whatsoever. So your conservative rate is 1 in 5, and out of 6 people, just say 5 even showed up on the call, because people don't show up on the call when coming through this funnel, not anymore. And 5 is also a very high number. Usually out of 6 people who book a call, just 3 or 4 people at max would show up. So just 1% closed on 30,000 spent. Now, if you are charging 10, 20 lakh or even 2, 3 lakh rupees on your product, then pretty good, great. But most probably, if you are getting 1,000 clicks for 30,000 in spend, you're in a market where you can't charge that much. So your average order value, if it's around 30,000, you just broke even or even lost some money. Just not what business is all about, So this is where the intent-driven marketing system comes into play. So how does this work? Well, instead of sending people directly to the offer ads, like Alex Hormozy style offer ads, we instead send people to authority builder ads first. Now, what these authority builder ads are, these ads are designed to make you the authority in the prospect's eyes, make them know you, make them like you and trust you, and at the same time show their intent and if they want to purchase from you or not. So that's why this is called intent driven marketing system. So these are value videos, belief shifting videos, trust builder videos, and sorts between 3 to 5 minutes, sometimes a little more than that. And for the people who watch, at least 25% of these videos are shown the direct offer ads, and direct offer ads are also shown to cold audience. So it's going both ways. And from there, people go to the opt-in page. But because they have already consumed your content from you, they know you, they like you already. So what it does is it increases the opt-in rate from 20% to 40%. And sometimes actually much more, but let's take the conservative numbers. And if they don't opt in, they're shown more of these authority builder ads again and again in their feed. Now, once they opt in, they might watch the webinar, or they might not not watch the webinar, or VSL in this case. So if they don't watch or click the button, they are again shown this authority builder ads. And at the same time, they're also shown the hand raiser ads and hot 5 retargeting funnel. Now what this does is, this particular authority builder ads keep on building the trust. At the same time, the hot 5 retargeting funnel, what this does is increases the trust and likability even more, because these are longer form content, like 5 to 20 minutes ideally, the type of content you see from so-called gurus on YouTube. And at the same time, we also show them some small reel ads. The purpose of these ads is to for them to click on the ad and raise their hand that they want something, like some sort of lead magnet or quick something they can consume, anything small, so they can consume and learn more about his system. So either they watch the VSL and click on the button, or they don't click on the button yet, but they're shown these all ads, which in turn takes them to the application page indirectly. So how that happens is, they might opt in for lead magnet, which has the call to action, lead magnet or value offer asset, which I like to call it. They have a call to action button. So they click on that button and then they go to the application page, and they also see this retargeting. So what Hot 5 is? Hot 5 is basically your top 5 videos which have most views, or which you really loved when you created and your audience resonated, and they keep on seeing those videos from retargeting funnel via ads. This is why this is so powerful. So what this does is, instead of just 10% of the people who land on this page clicking through and reaching the application/calendar page, around 20% of the people at least, they go to that page. So these are conservative numbers again. Actually, the number is higher, but I like to under promise and over deliver with the system. So that's that. And out of the, again, just 30% of the people who land on this page book a call. Again, conservative numbers. So how does that funnel look? Well, here's the system. So suppose you again spend 30,000 rupees, and out of the 30,000 rupees, you got 10,000 clicks at 30 rupees cost per click. You'll get even more clicks because you're already building authority, but let's keep the numbers conservative. Out of those 10,000 clicks, 400 people opt in because of 40%, because of these trust authority builder ads. People now see you as authority and want to opt in for what you have to offer. And in those 400 opt-in, around 20% of the people click the button. So for all the 400 people who reach this page, 20% reach this page via, because of trust and because of these assets. Just 20%. Again, lowballing the numbers. And out of those 20%, just 30% of the people of those 20% book a call. So, or click on the purchase button whatsoever. So again, 400 opt-in, 40% of that is 80 people, and 20% of 80 is 24 booked. Now out of those 24 people, again your close rate is say 1 in 4, 1 in 5. So that would be 5 to 6 calls. Now because of so much authority and trust is there, the sales calls become so much easier, like 5 to 10 minute calls instead of 1 hour long sales pitches. So your close rate is actually much higher. So you get 6 close for the same amount spent. And if I were to show you a more tuned version of the numbers, so that would be, for example, if you again spend 30,000, get 1,000 clicks at $30 cost, 30 rupees cost per click. But this time you have 50% people opt in because you have done a good job at authority builder ads. So 50% of 500 people opt in, and out of those 500 people, just 30% people click on the call to action. Again, I'm again lowballing the numbers, not showing the full extent, but this is a more tuned funnel. So 30% of the people who land on this page click through and go to this page, either directly clicking or by these hand raiser ads or hot 5 retargeting funnel or through authority builder influence. And 30% of the people, if they reach this page, out of those 30% people, say again 30% book a call or click on the purchase button or whatsoever, like the funnel you have. I'm mostly taking book a call funnel because that is the one I personally love, because I get to know my audience a lot. So 30% book a call, and again, like because of so much trust and likability is there, the close rate is slightly increased to 30%. Not a lot, like 1 in 4 to 1 in 3, which is quite achievable. I personally have a close rate of 50 to 60%, so 30% is still underplaying the numbers. So if those are the numbers, so as you can see, for 1,000 clicks at 30,000 rupees, you get 13 clients. Now, suppose if your client was 30,000 rupees, so for the traditional funnel, the VSL funnel, you got 30,000 spent and made 30,000 rupees back. But with this funnel, you make 30,000 spent and you got 13 clients. So like more than 3 lakh, close to 4 lakh rupees in revenue from your funnel instead of just 30,000. So that is the power of this intent driven marketing funnel. And if you are a coach or a consultant, you should definitely implement this inside your system. Now, as I told you earlier, the intention of this video was to provide you value, not to sell you onto anything. So I'm not going to hard pitch anything, but if you like my help in implementing this system in your business, just click the button below this video or just go to my profile and send me a DM. The button below this video is also like I'll give you an option to send me a DM. It will open the messenger or Instagram chat and you can take my help. And if you want to implement it yourself, then you can try your luck. I have no issues with that, but I'd recommend at least having a conversation before trying it out yourself. So that's pretty much about it. That's the funnel I really wanted to show you, and I really think would increase your business's return on ads and massively scale your coaching or consulting business. So that's pretty much about it. I know this video is already a little long. Hope you found it valuable and enjoyed the content, and hope to see you soon. Have a great day.